My name is Monique Liu from Summer Term Office at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. I'm joined with my colleague Katie and Sarah to talk about taking summer online credit courses as an international college student, and as well as the non-credit learning opportunities for you. And also an overview of pre-college programs for high school students, including the different types and characteristics of a good pre-college program. We are hoping that by the end of the presentation, you will have a better idea of the non-traditional academic programs that are available for you to engage and participate this summer and for future summer. So a couple of webinar housekeeping before we move on to the next slides. So today's webinar is scheduled to last an hour. That's including Q&A session at the end. If you have any questions during the presentation, please type them into the chat box. I will not be monitoring the chat box while presenting. However, we will log all questions and answer them during the Q&A session. And we will also follow up through email to the questions that we are not able to cover today. So before I get started, I just want to take a moment to mention about the University of Wisconsin-Madison, and then I'll transition to summer term online course. As you can see the US map on the upper right-hand side of the screen, UW-Madison is located in the Midwest, and we are about two and a half hours away from Chicago. The University of Wisconsin-Madison is a public land-grant institution that was established in 1848, and we currently have an enrollment just over 44,000 students. Our students here at UW-Madison come from all 50 states in the US and also are from more than 130 countries across the globe. So let's get right down to the topic, summer term online course. So first of all, I want to talk a little bit about online course, summer online courses characteristics. So the first is accelerated course format. So what does this mean? It means that courses taught in summer term are accelerated because they cover what is usually a semester worth of material in 3, 4, or 8 weeks instead of an academic year semester, which is 15 weeks. So courses usually meet at least 4 days a week for a few hours each day, and students should be expect to spend an additional few hours each day on reading and other homework. So because of the courses are taught at an accelerated pace, courses may seem to some students a little harder. However, the course material taught in the summer is the same as it will be in the fall and spring semester. The other characteristic is synchronous versus asynchronous. So for synchronous learning, it means it's a kind of learning that happens in real time. That means that you, your classmate, and your instructor interact in a specific virtual space through a specific online medium at a specific time. So in other words, it's not exactly anywhere, anyhow, anytime. So methods of synchronous online learning include video conferencing, teleconferencing, live chatting, and live streaming lectures. So this may be a challenge if you're living in a location that is across multiple time zones. Asynchronous learning happens on your schedule and on your own pace. So while your course of study, instructor or program will provide materials for reading, lectures for viewing, assignments for completing, and you have the ability to access and satisfy these requirements within a flexible time frame. Online courses are convenient and flexible. So online courses give you the opportunity to plan study time around the rest of your day instead of the other way around. Course materials is always accessible online. Making special library trips is unnecessary anymore, so it avoids commuting as well. Also, just want to mention, for online learning, discussions and assessments looks different. So discussions in online environment may offer more opportunity for students to think about, research, and even draft your discussion posts and responses ahead of time to really think it through. And then lastly is the learning style. So as mentioned,
Monique, your audio is off.
Could you please? That's good. Thank you. There was a noise. I just
okay.
put off everything.
So,
Yep.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so you got through about half of this and then your audio went off.
Okay, so I'm going to start with the, I'm going to actually jump to learning style. So as I mentioned, like online courses is really different. The style is really different between taking a face-to-face courses. So the learning, so it's, for the next few slides, I want to kind of share with you a few tips for you to succeed in taking online courses. So before we jump into that, I want to talk about like the frequently asked questions when taking online courses. I do want to address them. So the first one is, how long our summer term classes last? So usually it's 3, 4, or 8 weeks. It really depends on the institutions. So our class is harder in the summer because it is taught at an accelerated pace. So courses may seem harder for some students. However, the course material should be the same as what it would be for fall or spring semesters. So what is it like to take an online course? So you will be learning through podcasts, mini lectures, discussion forums, online journals, and multimedia. And you will be able to connect with your instructor and classmates through collaborate documents such as wikis, video conferencing apps like Skype, Zoom, emailing, and you will submit your assignments and exam online too. So why should you consider taking an online courses? I think this is an opportunity for you to learn from world-class professors at universities. And also by taking online credit courses, when you complete the course, you will be able to earn an academic transcript and certificate of completion from the university. And it's a great way it's a good opportunity to gain knowledge and make friendships. So tips for success in taking online courses during summer. The first one is scheduling. So schedule, because courses are taught at an accelerated pace. It is important to set aside time each day for your course. So using your syllabus and weekly flow diagram as guides, participate in classes every day, study daily and stay on top of assignments, and get comfortable with learning technology. So make sure that your technology is good to go. This is especially important if you will participate or submit work from different locations during summer term. Depending on course, you might need to access podcasts, discussion forum, multimedia presentation, online journals, and more. So check your connections, your laptop and your speakers, your headphones in advance so that you will be able to present and to be present and account for when it matters. Study with a group, using video conferences or group chat tool to study with classmates on a regular basis. And don't be afraid to ask questions. Make sure that you understand the finer points of the course materials and your instructor's expectations by asking questions early and often. Don't let them pile up. And then lastly, work hard, but enjoy the experience. Get excited about learning, connect with your classmates, and challenge yourself to accomplish your goals. You will be surprised what you can accomplish in a few months. So if you are thinking about taking a credit online course this summer, I would encourage you to, sorry, there's a plane. So if you're thinking about taking online courses this summer, I would highly encourage you to speak with your Education USA advisor, as he or she will be able to guide you to the programs and courses that are available to you. If you're considering taking courses at UW-Madison, we have 300 online courses available during the summer, and we are sure that we have something that meets your needs. So I also listed a popular summer subjects on this slide that we have. And if you're interested in taking online courses through our Visiting International Student Program, we also listed out the steps that you can follow. I am not going to go through these at this presentation, but if you are interested in taking courses through us, please contact us. We will leave our contact information at the end of this slide. And lastly, I want to mention that we are offering we have a $2,000 scholarship available if you take one of the courses that are listed below through our program. So now I will hand it off to Katie.
Great, thank you so much, Monique. Hi everyone, my name is Katie Efforts and I work with the Badger Pre-College unit here at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. And we oversee a few different pre-college programs throughout the summer that would be available for high school students. And we offer a variety of academic opportunities, academic enrichment opportunities for students in K through 12, but today I will focus specifically on sort of why choose a pre-college program and then the high school options that we have. So why choose a pre-college program? We often hear that middle and high school students, any student really, will attend a pre-college program so that they can really build and grow their academic and social skills, which will then be able to help them transition into high school and then successfully transition into college or university in the future. And it will also help to sort of support students in completing their college degree as well. So that's kind of a overview of why you would join or why you would attend a pre-college program. But there's also a lot of other benefits as well. And so over the years, we've heard back from people and they've reported that some of the benefits, and certainly this is not an exclusive list, but the students will finish their pre-college program and report that it has helped them to feel comfortable completing college level course material. It has helped them to gain a sense of sort of independence and an ability to feel confident in completing work and navigating through college independently. Because our programs are housed on college campuses, it also provides students with an increased level of comfort with just being on a college campus, navigating around, and understanding how the campuses are set up. We often hear students say that it's been a very meaningful experience for them, and so it provides them stories and kind of information to share when applying to college in terms of how well they're prepared, unique experiences that they've had, and factors that will create a really, uniquely prepared student for the college experience. And another big piece of the benefit of attending a pre-college program, or why you would do it, is because you'll make a lot of really good friends and build a strong network of peers and mentors that can support you not only throughout your time on campus here at UW, but then in the future as you go on to attend college or complete further opportunities in the future. And besides that, they're a ton of fun. While you do obviously have an academic experience, we try to really kind of build the opportunity to explore campus and explore the city. And so it is a really enjoyable experience. So briefly, some of the characteristics of our pre-college programs and why it makes it a strong pre-college program. You'll take on specific learning objectives. And I mentioned some of those, so certainly growing your independence, building some autonomy and college readiness. But a good pre-college program will kind of give you an authentic, immersive experience to college life, which will help you to be much more prepared when attending college. It will also help with, and I mentioned this a little bit, but it'll help boost your college application strength. So in terms of essay preparation, how to organize things, it allows you to have a unique experience that may help you to shine outside of the rest of the applicant pool. It also shows sort of your dedication to yourself and your academic growth in terms of sampling college level courses and programming, which is important when you're applying for college. In terms of the types of pre-college programs that we offer, we have the majority of our programs are residential. So you will come to campus, stay in the residence halls. You will get to kind of have that in-depth experience as to, what it would be like to be a college student. And the structure of the day is a little bit different per program, but for the most part, you'll spend your day sort of in class choices, exploring whatever course content you've chosen. And then throughout the afternoon and evening, we'll do different programming opportunities for students, which can range anything from just exploring kind of the campus, the city of Madison, to more local things. So building friendships, learning different tips and tricks about college, lots of different things to help support, build a community, and grow your comfort on campus. The other thing that we will do for our international students is to have a student orientation, essentially. And so we build an additional platform for our international students as they join our programs so that you would really feel comfortable and ready to participate in the program. So specifically, as I mentioned, I work with our Badger Pre-College unit, and we run 4 different programs for high school students. And so the first one is through WCATY, or the Wisconsin Center for Academically Talented Youth. And our programming through WCATY is non-credit. And our high school program is a 3-week course, again, residential, so you would stay on campus here at UW. And you'll pick an academic track. So we run courses in many different tracks, whether it's science, engineering, math, your arts, humanities, lots of different options for students to pick from. But you'll pick just one academic track to focus on for the duration of the program. And it is fairly intensive, but we work hard to make sure that the courses are really accessible. And so you'll do a lot of field trips. You'll really get a handle on some of the opportunities that could be available to you at UW-Madison. You'll get to learn from some really cool instructors, guest speakers. You'll really be able to see sort of the depth of knowledge that we have here at UW. So throughout the day, you'll study your academic track. And then, as I mentioned, in the evenings, we do some different activities designed to build community, help you to grow social skills, and to really experience what the social side of college is all about. The next program is our Imaging Self program, and this is actually a 4-credit program in partnership with the School of Education that is focused on sort of the arts. So with this program, you'll choose one of 3 tracks, either visual art, dance, or theater. And part of the program is immersing yourself in your artistic discipline, so whichever track that you choose. And you will, to do that, you'll work in small groups to improve sort of that specific craft, and to build a really strong portfolio that you could potentially use to apply for colleges. And then another part of that will be working in larger groups where you'll learn how to sort of combine those different artistic mediums, build knowledge about art as an academic pursuit, and kind of gain experience with the artistic disciplines that you may or may not want to continue to explore in the future. And as I mentioned, this is a 4-credit course and program, so you will be able to earn college credits along the way. Another cool feature of the program is just working with artists who are full-time artists, who are, you know, full-time dancers, actors, work on stage. And so they'll really be able to work with you one-on-one to build kind of your concept of self and yourself as an artist, and support how working through your art can really illuminate some of that stuff. Then the next program that we have is Summer Music Clinic. This is a, as the title refers to, is a music program. So it's focused on music education and performance for both middle school and high school program, or high school students. And it's a really cool environment to join. You stay on campus for a week, learning music, learning from performers, experienced educators from around the country. It's designed to sort of help enhance your skills, provide new experiences, and really help you to kind of create a community within the music genre. So your day will be spent in performances, in classes, in lessons and rehearsals. And then your evenings will kind of include both indoor and outdoor activities. You'll go to concerts, you'll get to work with some guest artists. And then the week on campus will end with a performance kind of showcasing all that you've done throughout the week. And we welcome students in band, chorus, jazz, orchestra, musical theater, all over the board. So if music is something that you love, we would welcome you to this program. And then the last program that we offer is Badger Summer Scholars. And this is a high school program for students. It's a non-credit program. Again, you'll stay on campus for 2 weeks at UW-Madison. Similar to Wickedy, you'll pick an academic track. And again, we have course options all over the board. And you'll study that sort of intensively for the 2 weeks. And it's really an opportunity to get exposure to undergraduate curriculum and experience to boost your knowledge in whatever subject that you choose. And then the last piece of sort of our programming, which is tied specifically to the Badger Summer Scholars Program, but then elements that will weave into all of our programs, is the Jump Forward series. And this is it's sort of a college preparatory workshop series. So we partner with groups all over campus to support students in learning the tips and tricks of college application, how to successfully navigate that, and just to learn a little bit more about campus. You'll be able to kind of work with current students as well, which is a unique sort of firsthand experience as to what you might experience in college. And the last thing I want to just quickly share with you, in the absence, sort of our in-person programming this summer, we wanted to really find a way to engage with our communities throughout the summer. And so we will be having a variety of online informational and instructional video installments shared throughout the summer to really kind of bring a little bit of Badger pre-college to you. And so you can see we'll have Enrichment Wednesdays, which will be a more academically focused experience And you'll kind of get to see a little bit about what each program is like and what you might experience in the classroom. And then our general program sessions will be designed to give you a snapshot of the ins and outs of Badger Pre-College, what it's all about, how to get involved, and what you might experience while on campus. Those sessions are open to anybody, parents, students, anybody who is interested, and they'll also be shared within our email and social media. And you can, my contact information will be shared at the end of the presentation. So if you'd like to kind of hear more information about this, I'd be happy to connect with you on that. So, thank you.
Great, thanks so much. All right, so I am the last presenter today, and I want to just review where the team that I work with, which is the Visiting International Student Program. My name is Sarah Bembenek-Sawario, and I collaborate very heavily with Monique and Katie. So I'm excited that we're all here together to share some opportunities you have to learn online while things are quite different from what we're used to. So I want to start, if we can go to the next slide, I want to start by just kind of giving you an idea of what non-credit virtual learning would look like in general and kind of what some of the benefits might be of it. So first of all, non-credit learning is different in what Monique presented as an example, because those kinds of courses don't earn credit at our institution at UW-Madison or the institution that's offering them. That being said, depending on the course, sometimes you're able to actually get credit at your home institution. So it's something you can always ask for a syllabus or summary of the course and potentially earn some credit at your home institution for these classes. Typically, they tend to be either free or a little bit less expensive, simply because, again, you're not earning credit at the institution where the courses are being offered. So that might be a nice opportunity for students who need to find something that's a little bit more economical. If there's an English component, which many times there are if they're serving international students, at least that component is often live, which is really nice, right? It's nice to, even though you can't be in the classroom with someone, you have the chance to engage with them live online, ask questions, engage in discussion. And so if there's an English component, that might provide you a nice opportunity to engage truly with classmates and English instructors. No matter what the topic, whether it's English or not, I encourage you to look into online learning, whether it's credit or non-credit, because it gives you a great opportunity to practice and improve your language skills, right? So as I already mentioned, if it's an English class, you'll have the opportunity to most likely speak and engage. But even if it were a different topic or a different theme, it gives you a great chance to listen, right? To hear native speakers speaking. And so it can be a great opportunity for you to improve your language skills if that's something that you're interested in. And then a lot of times, non-credit options are quite interdisciplinary, which means that they'll have opportunities for you to learn from a variety, under a variety of topics. So this again might be a great opportunity for you to expand your skills and also be able to kind of learn about a variety of things rather than necessarily enrolling in one course that has this kind of same focus throughout the entire duration of the course. So on the next slide, it talks about specifically at UW-Madison 3 options that we are offering online this summer in the coming months for students who are interested in engaging in virtual learning. So the first option in red is our UW Advanced Jumpstart Your Career program. So this is a program that's going to be a 3-week course. It's meant for undergraduate students, and it's going to be offered twice. So we'll offer one starting on July 20th, and then another one on August 10th, and it'll run for 3 weeks. And this is an intensive course, so it's about 15 hours a week, about 3 hours a day. And it's going to include interactive English as a second language classes. You'll have workshops with different staff and students from campus to learn about academic culture and kind of life in the US and on campus. And it's going to have a focus on really jumpstarting your career. So helping you to kind of think of some of the topics that you might need to work on or hone in on in order to be prepared for getting a job. So things like learning about how to do interviews and conducting mock interviews, meeting with career advisors that can help you kind of think about how you can look at your interests and what you want to do for a career and how that might stem into different jobs that are available. We'll also bring in some individuals with really unique or really interesting career paths and career choices, and have them kind of talk you and walk you through the process that they took in order to get to that position. And it'll give you a lot of opportunity to ask questions of them and learn about their career paths. And so it's a great time to just kind of learn and not only practice your English, but learn about how to improve your career skills. So this course, like I mentioned, is a 3-week course. Registration will be open very soon on our website, and the tuition is $960. So this is a course that will give you the 45 hours essentially of class time. And there will be a charge also for the online text that will be required for the academic English component. So that's our thematic course. Then if you move over to the green text, that's our skills webinar. And these are kind of the total opposite end of the spectrum. So if you're looking for something just kind of one time, you just want to listen in for an hour and get some quick useful tips on some different topics, this would be a good choice for you. These are free webinars that are actually going to be posted both on our website, but then coordinated directly with advisors. So if you have an interest in listening and learning about, for example, study skills and time management, writing skills and test taking, or researching U.S. universities, these are all going to be one-time 1-hour webinars that we're offering at different times throughout the coming months. And you can either reach out to your advisor if you're interested in finding out more about them, or reach out to me directly, and I can let you know when and where we'll be offering some of these in other parts of the world, and you can log on just like you did to this webinar and join in the conversation. And then the last option is the Academic English Conversation Club. And this is kind of the middle of the road commitment. So if you're looking for a way to improve and really engage in English over the next couple months, when in-person classes really aren't available, then this might be a good choice. It's a 3-week course, and they're 1-hour sessions. So you're only meeting twice a week for 1 hour each time. So it's a total of 6 hours. It's very minimal commitment. And we're starting these every couple weeks. So we'll actually have a group starting in about a week and a half on June 15th. And that's going to be a high school group. And again, they'll meet twice a week, so on Mondays and Wednesdays. Then we'll have a group starting June 22nd. It's another high school group. And then a group starting on June 29th, which is a college group. And all of these groups meet on Mondays and Wednesdays. And this information will be on our website with the exact times and the registration links. But essentially what the Academic English Conversation Club is it's a chance for you to come and work with myself and other colleagues of mine who facilitate an English class for you. So these are small group sessions. The first day of the week, we typically do some grammar, vocabulary, and kind of pre-reading discussion. And then we give you an article to read for homework, and the articles are about different topics. So some are related to human connection, engineering, sustainability. So they span a wide variety of topics. And then on the second day, we'll mainly do discussion related to the article, and then kind of an activity or simulation where you'll be using your English in small groups. So it's a really great way to interact live with instructors as well as classmates. And it does have a $50 registration fee, but other than that, the course is free. So it's a minimal cost to get 6 hours of live engagement with instructors, and then also there's some optional homework where we can give you additional feedback. So this is a course meant for intermediate or above level students. So if you speak English at an intermediate level or above, this would be a great option for you. And that information is also on our website. So kind of wrapping up here on the next slide, we also wanted to just quickly present to you, looking down the road when we all get to meet in person again and have face-to-face courses, I wanted to just introduce you to the options that our Visiting International Student Program has for non-credit opportunities at UW-Madison. So the first is our UW Advanced program. UW Advanced is meant for undergraduate or graduate students. And these are short-term programs, typically 2 to 4 weeks long, that have different themes. So we may have a business course or a big data course or an engineering course. And with all of those courses, there's also an English component. So you engage in intensive English classes and then also have the academic theme. And information about those, once we start to hold those face-to-face, will be on our website as well. And then we also have Education USA Academy. And Education USA Academy is, of course, due to the name, right, in connection with Education USA. This is a college preparatory program for high school students. So if you're a high school student looking for an opportunity in July to come and kind of learn and experience life in the United States on a campus with students from all over the world, this would be a great opportunity for you. And we're planning to hold one next July for 3 weeks. And it's an amazing opportunity. This is a photo from our group last summer. They were students from 9 different countries across the globe. And it gave them 3 weeks to live on campus and really learn about life in the US and about each other. So these are programs that we're looking forward to hosting on campus once things kind of return to normal. So that being said, thank you so much for taking a bit of your time today to learn from us. We are more than happy to answer any questions you have, whether they're about the current online options that we talked about, or if you're looking more down the road to coming to UW for an experience, we're more than happy to answer those questions. So on the last slide, we have our contact information, and please feel free to reach out to us with any questions you have. And if it's not something we can answer, like Monique said, and Katie said, we're happy to connect you with the right person on campus. So please stay in touch and stay well. And we appreciate the time that you took today to listen to us.
Thanks a lot for your time. Well, I have seen many interesting programs. Of course, my invitation, if you would like to present for a university, or even I have an agreement with a high school, we are presenting twice a week now. Yesterday we presented. So because you have Education USA Academy and other programs for high schools, probably we can do it. I will let you know once they give me more classrooms. And I'll let you know. I think it would be good if you could present for that high school. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's see if somebody has a question. I can translate. Si tienes alguna pregunta que quieras hacer en español, yo te lo puedo traducir para que te lleves la respuesta ahora mismo. ¿Alguien tiene alguna pregunta?
Yeah, David, what is your question?
David?
No, so the English Conversation Club, it's no problem that you're a graduate student. You just need to sign up for the session that is for undergraduate students. So for UW-Madison, we just have to make sure we keep minors or high school students separate from adults. So you're welcome to sign up for the program that starts on June 29th.
Okay, David, as she mentioned, lo que te respondió es que no habría problema, nada más que sí estarían separados, ¿no? Mayores de edad y los que sean menores de edad. Ajá.
Los programas son para graduados de la universidad. Voy a intentar de responder a la siguiente pregunta en español. Bueno, son las de los graduados de la universidad. Si usted es un posgrado, para nosotros tenemos el UW Advance, que sí es para estudiantes que ya se han graduado. A veces tenemos temas como de agricultura y otros donde se pueden inscribir. Los de Education USA Academy son para estudiantes que están en la preparatoria, pero los de UW Advance sí están abiertos, digamos, para cualquier persona. Si usted está graduado, sí puede participar.
Muchas gracias. ¿Alguna otra pregunta que tengan? There's another question, it's in English.
How can I obtain international? Okay, so if you, Christian, if I understand your question, you say you're currently studying psychology and you want to know about participating in non-credit learning?
Yeah, I can ask him. Yeah, it says, yeah, how can I obtain international non-credit virtual learning? Yeah, that's the question.
Yeah. Okay, so that for non-credit options, if you're currently if you're an undergraduate student, then the only real option is the article club for you. You could also work with if we go back 2 slides, these ones. So your 2 options would be either the red option, which is the Jumpstart Your Career, and this would apply to any major, so a student in any major, because again, the topic is pretty general in that we're really trying to help you advance your career, just no matter what it is that you want to study, and giving you soft skills and different skills that will help you to perform well once you get out into the workforce, as well as improve your English skills. So I think that would work well no matter what your topic of study is. And if you want something that's a little less commitment, then the Academic English Conversation Club that's on June 29th would also be appropriate for you because that's the date range for students who are already in college. And if you want more details or more information, you can just email me directly, that's fine, and I can send you directly to the website links. And we're gonna have some flyers with registration information this upcoming week, and I could send you the information directly if you'd like.
¿Alguna otra pregunta que tengan? Recuerden que como están mencionando, ellos están preparando los volantes, entonces, por favor, les digo, déjenos su información ahí en el spreadsheet que estoy pasando para poder darles la información, para que ellos mismos les puedan enviar información tan pronto terminen de elaborar sus volantes. ¿Alguna otra pregunta que tengan? No other question. ¿Alguna otra pregunta que tengan? A ver, David. Puedes escribir.
Si está preguntando de los de sin crédito, digamos los que estaba mencionando antes de Jumpstart Your Career, sí aplican a todo. Porque la idea es traer estudiantes de todas partes del mundo con diferentes intereses y porque en realidad para ser exitoso en su carrera, muchas de las habilidades que uno necesita son muy generales, ¿verdad? Tenemos que mejorar ciertas habilidades para ser exitosos. Entonces, sí, eso aplica a cualquier como especialidad. Si está interesado en estudiar algo específico a su carrera, entonces sería mejor escoger algo de crédito porque ellos se enfoquen en apenas un tema, ¿verdad? Se enfoquen en negocios o se enfoquen en psicología o no sé qué. Más adelante, cuando estamos ofreciendo las clases en persona aquí en los Estados, en la Universidad de Wisconsin, el programa de UW Advance, eso es de sin crédito y eso sí tiene como enfoques específicos. Digamos, si puede ver en la primera punta dice que tiene diferentes temas. Sí, eso tiene un tema de Big Data, like estadísticas por 3 semanas. Y tenemos unos de negocios por 3 semanas. Así, si elige uno de esos cuando ya están ofrecidos aquí en campus, sí puede escoger uno que es para una carrera específica. Pero las que están ofreciendo en línea sin crédito aplican a cualquier carrera.
Muchas gracias. ¿Alguna otra pregunta que tengan? Good.
All right.
¿Ninguna?
So the online classes, if you're talking about non-credit, the Jumpstart Your Career is $960 for 3 weeks. And the Conversation Club is $50. So the 3-week one is this, and then the Article Club, which is just the 6 hours, is the $50 class. And then if you're interested in the credit, then the website, and Monique, do you want to maybe talk about the pricing for once more for the credit courses?
Sure. Let me go back to that slide first. Please give me a minute. So credit courses, it really depends. It depends on the session. And typically, if you are considering taking a 4-week summer session, which is normally it's a 3-week, 3 credit courses, the cost is around $4,800. And for 8-week program, 8-week summer session, that will be students enrolling in 6 to 9 credits, that will be around $9,700. So credit courses is much more expensive than non-credit options.
Right, and the reasoning for that, of course, is that you're earning credit at the university. So that will go on your transcript.
Yeah, sure. Ujú. Ok, ¿alguien tiene alguna otra pregunta? No? Ujú. Okay, anything else you would like to add before closing our webinar?
No, I don't think so. Thank you so much for listening. And yes, just reach out if you have any other questions.
Thanks to you. I will be sending you the database that I am collecting these days. So you can contact all the students I'm getting these days. Okay. Thanks
All right.
to you.
Wonderful. Thanks so much. Take care.
Thanks to you too.
Yep,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.